champion. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we kindly request that you please rise, remove your caps, and join our teams for the playing of the national anthem.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Al Barber Field on the campus of Biola University in La Mirada, California. It is time for the Raul Briones Cup Final. I'm Ardith Takari along with Hector Trujillo, proud to be bringing you today's play-by-play. The two teams going at it, La Familia FC and Lobos FC. And the stakes are high for this one because the winner of this match will not just get to hoist a trophy, but the winner of this match will win a ticket to the 2024 NISA Independent Cup. Hector, I know we're ready for an intense match. How are you feeling right now?
I'm really eager to see these teams. I've heard great things about them. Obviously, as you just mentioned, it has huge implications for the winner. He's going to travel over to play one of the teams from NISA, definitely one of the West Coast teams, Capo perhaps, Irvine Zeta, LA Force, perhaps even Arizona. But again, it's one of those situations where both teams are even-handed, very talented, very experienced players, and a fine resume. I think the coaching staff is going to have them ready to go. We saw a good match a while ago. It ended 2-0, but the first half was really competitive, and I expect to see a hard-fought match here today as well.
So we're moments away from the kickoff. We just heard the national anthem. Both teams are ready to go.
A quick reminder, tonight's match is being broadcast live.
And the weather definitely calmed down a little bit. The sun has gone and definitely had an impact on the first game. And you can see the temperature is perfect for soccer right now, as you see the players for both sides getting their final instructions right now. La Familia already getting in position. Lobos already in position, and La Familia about to get in their correct spots. The goalkeepers getting into position now. And yeah, referees are about to get ready and blow the whistle, and I'm excited to see who comes out on top.
Like you said earlier, the weather definitely has calmed down a bit. Earlier today, we called the final match of the Freeman Friendship Cup. It was a 2-0 victory for Desert FC over Monsters FC. It was pretty windy during that match, but like you said, has calmed down a bit. Sun is going down. We'll be expecting those lights to come on pretty soon, I'd say. But in the meantime, we are ready to get this one going. The referee looks towards both keepers, looks at his watch. La Familia with the kickoff, and we are underway. This is the 2024 Raul Briones Cup Final, the Southwest Premier League soccer action. Glad we're able to bring you this match live on YouTube, courtesy of GOLMEDIA. The Lobos FC versus La Familia FC. Anticipating a very exciting matchup. Both teams know what is at stake. As always, though, in these big matches, one team will come away victorious, one of them will leave with long faces. So we're just getting started. As one of the central midfielders, Maximilian de Anda. He's playing center midfield as well with Isaac Solorzano. Ball goes out of bounds, throw in for La Familia. Quick to send this ball out. That one knocked out of bounds. We already have our first corner kick of the match.
That didn't take too long. A good little counterattack here. Out of nothing, a quick throw-in. They almost caught the defense flat-footed, and now they'll get the first scoring chance here to see if they can capitalize on it.
The two center backs for Lobos, Emiliano and Aiden. Let's see how this corner kick goes for La Familia. Set piece opportunities always can be very crucial. This one high into the air. Headed away, but not out. Goes right back to the corner kick taker, but actually the flag comes up. He was offside. Gotta like that disciplined play. Gotta like that disciplined play from the Lobos backline.
Yeah, great recognition there. They saw the ball was gonna go back right to him, and they took the steps forward. And now they're gonna apply some pressure.
And getting the start and goal for the Lobos is Joseph Martinez, and gotta say, looked a little shaky on that clearance. I was kind of wondering for a moment, was he clearing that ball right off the goal line? That was kind of dangerous. But here come Lobos the other way. That's Manny Zapata playing out wide as the right midfielder. Went a little too far, but hey, I just got to say it and get this out of the way once. Gotta love the last name. Viva Zapata.
Viva
right?
Zapata, I was going to say. It didn't take too long for that one. Yeah, good idea on that pass. Just too much on it. Gave a thumbs up to his teammate, and now they go quickly.
And off the throw-in will be another throw-in actually for La Familia. That one looks like it was going to be Damian Romero to take the throw-in, but instead he leaves it for one of his teammates. Throw-in is taken. And that throw-in was taken by Marco Polo. Now it is Chris Ryan. And earlier we talked about the weather calming down. Well, we spoke too soon. Now the wind has really picked up.
Hopefully the little kiosk here we got going on we won't lose control on it. But yeah, the wind is definitely starting to play a factor now.
The throw in from Marco Polo, a flick header. That one going right to Joseph Martinez. Looks like that did go off of the head of Chris Ryan. Martinez quick to send this one out to Edward Castro, playing as a left midfielder. Sometimes out wide as a left winger. Lobos playing with a 4-4-2 formation. Sebastian Pla had it for a moment. That is Deshaun Mendel. And he plays it back for Miles Matoyer. Still Matoyer. Ball finds its way to Marco Polo once again. Looking for Chris Ryan.
There was definitely contact there. The referee decided not to blow the whistle. I think we'll see the replay on this one. We'll see Marco Polo trying to find an open teammate. There's the pass. And definitely contact with the ankle, but no whistle whatsoever.
Looks like the foul was committed by number 13. We're calling him for the time being Pelon. And given away straight to Romero. Now Chris Ryan back to Damian Romero. Deshaun Mendel with a cheeky back heel to Damian Romero. Cuts it back, fake the cross. Nice play. And great job in keeping it in play as well was Pelon to Zapata. Early on, seeing both teams very aggressive. Both teams really playing with that heightened sense of intensity that you really got to like.
Yeah, they know the implications of this match, as we said before, and not giving an inch to start the game whatsoever.
Zapata, now the ball momentarily went to the feet of Kiarash Eftekari. You know, I just have to be quick to say, great last name.
I was going to say, is there a relation or no relation?
No relation.
Oh, okay.
But great last name nonetheless. Now nearly given away.
Great reaction by the defense there. That could have been a clear one-on-one opportunity for sure.
So early on, both teams being very aggressive in the middle third of the pitch. Now here's Chris Ryan. Earlier he was taken down. Felt he should have been given a free kick. Referee said play on. Now could this be an opportunity? Now there was some contact. Referee said play on. That time it was Sebastian Pla who was brought down. There definitely was contact.
Referee going to stop play right now. He's going to have a word perhaps with the coaching staff.
But no, actually we have a player from Lobos down behind the play. And that player is actually Billy Ruelas.
Going to go check on him as well. Yeah, that was a close call. I mean, it could have gone either way on that one. Here's the replay. We're going to see the pass into the box. We'll see if there's any movement here. And for me, if that's not a penalty, I don't know what is, because I think he missed the ball completely. I think he got most of the man.
And the ball was, going out of the penalty area. But I mean, by
the contact.
Yeah, but by applying the letter of the law, there was that contact, and it was in the penalty area. So you're right. I think that was a penalty. But it doesn't appear as if the Lobos bench was just, irate about the non-call.
And now we're going to see what the referee does here to restart play. Looks like the player's back on his feet.
So it will be a drop ball. Perhaps a little bit of confusion.
Yeah, I think both players were staring at each other like, who's going to have possession on this one? Because I know he went to check on a teammate of ours to see if he was okay. And that's the whole fair play thing that FIFA likes to do.
Marco Polo playing it back to James Matoyer, one of the center backs. Now switching the field once again. Marco Polo obviously having to come to the ball because he knew had he been waiting for it, would have been easily intercepted by Zapata. And here come La Familia once again. Sebastian Pla. He's been the danger man a little. He's been creating some opportunities. He's got pace. He's definitely got the good first touches as well too. The pass from Kiara Sheftakari nearly given away. This time it is. Once again looking for Sebastian Pla. He seems to be the player that those La Familia players really look for, especially when pushing the ball forward in attack. And that time was Juan Rodriguez. Now played to the outside. Looking for Deshaun Mendel. That's exactly who they went to. Chris Ryan looking to cross it. That's what he does. Nice work from the keeper, Joseph Martinez.
Yeah, great reaction by Martinez as we see the replay here as well. Two defenders on him, trying to find his teammate into the box, but he sees the pass the whole way. Good reaction by him.
That was Isaac Solorzano playing it to the outside to Edward Castro. Back to Emiliano. Now to Pelon. That pass intercepted nicely by Miles Matoyer. And it looks like, yes, he was pushed off the ball and he wins a free kick for La Familia.
Yep. Tried to make a play on the ball, but got most of the man. That's what the referee saw. And now it's going to be a free kick from a very interesting position to La Familia. See how many numbers they want to throw in the box here, but a good cross because to create some complications for the defenders. Referee telling the players to wait for his whistle. Looks like there's going to be only two players as a barrier right there.
And here comes the free kick. Will this one be placed in the right area? High into the air. Perhaps a little too high. It takes a few bounces. Billy Ruelas going after that ball with James Matoyer.
And there's a replay on that. Trying to find an open teammate. There were three players in the box, but too much on that pass. Went over everybody's head. No danger whatsoever for Lobos.
We're in the 10th minute of the match. Scoreless between La Familia and Lobos FC. Now here come La Familia once again. They've definitely been creating more opportunities. Was that dummy play going to lead to something big? Fortunately for La Familia, it did not. Now here comes Manny Zapata starting the counterattack. For Lobos, he's got Preston Patterson, keeper way off his line. Can he get this one on goal? Yes, he does. Preston Patterson.
Wow.
Puts Lobos in front in the 10th minute.
What a job by Preston Patterson. For a second, it looked like he angled himself out of the shot, but he didn't. He knew exactly what he was looking at. Here's the replay on that. You see the goalkeeper way off his line right there. Nobody there to back him up. And against the run of play for sure. It's 1-0 now. Lobos.
And Alan Sanchez, like you said, coming way off his line, caught in no man's land. Disappointing for La Familia. They've been the better side early on, the first 10 minutes. And just one attack, one pass. Keeper coming way out of the line, coming way off his line in no man's land. Great finish by Preston Patterson. It is 1-0 Lobos FC.
Absolutely incredible patience once you see the replay again. If there could have been one defender there, maybe they would have stopped the ball from going past, but no, nobody.
Well, regardless of what the score is, La Familia cannot be deterred by what they want to do. They've got to stick with their plan. It's obviously frustrating, but you got to have a short-term memory in matches like these, or just any match in general. Now, how will Lobos respond now to playing with a lead? Looks like lots of times they're losing the battle in the middle third of the pitch. And that time, the pass from Metoyer did take a deflection, but this could be an opportunity. The flag does come up, so that would not have counted.
That was a very, very close call right there on the. Let's see the replay right here. If we get a better angle.
And that shot was taken.
Yeah, just a foot off. Just a foot off. Other than that, that would have been a perfect pass. They could have seen the tying score.
Well, Damian Romero thought he had the golden opportunity to score the equalizer. And pressure being provided by Kiara Shiftakari. Now some danger in front. Cleared away. But definitely some risky play. But now here come La Familia with speed and space and some numbers. Played to the outside to Sebastian Pla. Still Pla. He shoots. That one saved nicely by Joseph Martinez.
Great job by Martinez cutting off the angle there. That was the only shot he had at the moment. So he took advantage and blocked it with both hands. Now we got another chance here.
And another long ball, this time looking for Zapata, but headed by Marco Polo to Alan Sanchez. Now Damian Romero quickly finding Metoyer, trying to get it back to Romero, but that one actually coming right, pretty much I was expecting to come to your feet.
I was going to do my best there, but I already tired myself out from last game. So
who will be taking the throw-in? Looks like it will be Maximilian De Anda. Now, launching that throw-in was De Anda, looking for Kiara Shiftakari. Headed away by James Metoyer. Goes out of bounds, will be a throw-in for Lobos. Now it's Pelon. Played back by De Anda. Emiliano, one of the center backs. The other center back is Aiden Ruelas. Able to find Solorzano. This could be an opportunity for Lobos once again. Is that Eftekari? But there was some contact. No, actually, no contact. The flag came up for offside.
Yeah, just offside again. Here's the replay. We'll see on that. Trying this side between three defenders. And you see right there the flag go up. That's what the referee saw. Now it's going to be a goal kick for La Familia.
Ball is back into play. Ruelas to Aiden. Emiliano to the right back. Pelon. Pelon looking for Kiara Shiftakari, but the flag comes up once again.
Yeah, that pass needed to be back thrown about 30 milliseconds before that. I think it would have stayed onside, but good idea though. They're finding something with those long passes right now, Los Lobos.
Miles Metoyer. Damian Romero. The nice flick touch from Chris Ryan looking for Deshaun Mendel. Played back by Emiliano to his keeper, Joseph Martinez. La Familia definitely being aggressive. Not rattled at all, being down 1-0. Obviously, from their point of view, they probably feel as if it's an undeserved goal that they conceded. And that's the way this sport goes, though. You don't capitalize on your opportunities, or you make those crucial mistakes. You know, your opponents more often than not will make you pay.
And here's the replay that we saw right there. Two players going at it. A little bit of a push. That's what the referee saw. Blew the whistle. Ball quickly back in play, though.
That free kick taken goes off the chest of Emiliano. Here come Lobos. Kiara Sheftakari playing it back towards Ruelas, but there was some contact. Will be a free kick for Lobos. And looks like we're already seeing a substitution.
Yeah, that was a quick one. Lobos making a sub right now. Number 72 exiting the match.
So Billy Ruelas will be coming off.
Number 44 coming in. We'll get confirmation in a second. Referee blows the whistle. Ball back in play. Oh, nice recovery here. Momentarily.
Lobos able to maintain possession. Deanda switches the field. He finds Pelon, the right back. The cross. Was able to connect with Edward Castro, but did go out of bounds.
And I think the flag might have been up anyway. But yeah, you see guys getting through the defense again a little bit too easy. They've had too much success there. If you're the coaching staff for La Familia, you got to keep an eye on that because they're getting through like it's nobody's business.
Also want to say perhaps there could have possibly even been a handball. And played back to Alan Sanchez. So the last few minutes, it has been Lobos FC definitely being more aggressive. The game has settled down a bit. Now a flick header. Could this be another opportunity? But wait, the flag comes up once again. One thing we could say for sure is that this Lobos team definitely very aggressive. And they want those. They're hungry for goals.
There's a free kick opportunity there on the foul. Yeah, they've definitely got a pattern to their attack as we see the replay on that one. It'll be the foul that we just saw a second ago. Too much contact with the man going for the ball.
And that time it was the goal scorer, Preston Patterson, whistled for the foul.
Preston Patterson, he kind of reminded me of Frankie Haydock for a little bit with that goal that he scored and the look at, kind of get that vibe,
Yeah.
Old school 1990s U.S. soccer.
Definitely remember that name. La Familia pushing the ball forward as always. Chris Ryan with his back to the goal, plays it to the outside to Sebastian Pla. Nice move. He still has it in play. The cross is actually poked away in good defensive play. Matoyer trying to win the ball back. Now it's Calderon taking a shot from outside. Not too much trouble for Joseph Martinez.
Great extension by Martinez right there. If that ball had a little bit more angle to it or a little bit more curl, that probably would have found the back of the net, but good experience, good job by him.
Emiliano with the clearance. That one going off the head of Marco Polo.
So you see the replay on that. Long range shot. Both hands right there, not taking a chance whatsoever on the rebound.
And Polo with the throw in. Calderon at the last touch. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication between the La Familia players.
Martinez is going to slow things down now. He can kind of feel the tempo switching in the favor of La Familia, so he's going to go long instead.
That one sent high into the air. Goes off the chest of Eftekhari. Miles Matoyer plays it back to Tovar. Now to the other center back, James Matoyer. And that pass trying to find Sebastian Pla.
No real pressure yet from La Familia. They're more trying to close out the lanes. Now we see a little bit here, trying to force the issue. Maybe cross a turnover here. But Lobos very methodical in their attack so far. They know what's worked for them.
And that ball, counter-attack opportunity, went off the chest of Polo. Now it's Sebastian Pla to Chris Ryan. Takes a shot. Was blocked, was unable to get that one on goal. La Familia maintaining possession now. A much longer range shot from Luis Calderon. Easy one though. for Joseph Martinez.
Yeah, Martinez again with great positioning right here. We see La Familia recovering possession. Long range shot. No problem whatsoever for the goalkeeper.
And from the standpoint of Lobos, they'll let him have that shot all day. They feel comfortable with their positioning and where they are on the pitch. Polo. Still Polo. And got the ball momentarily to Miles Matoyer. Now here come Lobos. The ball from Eftekhari. Alan Sanchez quick to pick up the ball. Of course, when you look back at the first goal, actually when you look back at the only goal that's been scored this match, sometimes we have to question and be a little concerned when Alan Sanchez comes off his line.
Yeah, especially when we saw from the first game where both goals were pretty much when the goalkeeper was off his line. So obviously we see a whistle here. Referee's going to go check on the player for La Familia.
Yeah, that was Chris Ryan. He did get a shot off. Didn't get too much on it. I want to say there was maybe a deflection. There was also some contact. And Chris Ryan, has been banged up a little bit so far today.
We'll see if he can catch exactly what happened here. The ball gets through. I think he fell awkwardly after he took the shot. I don't think there was any contact. That's what the referee.
Definitely not a foul, just on some contact on the follow through.
Yeah, exactly. But he's gonna go get the ball now. Pull the ball back in place we saw a minute ago.
Ball back in the play. Joseph Martinez to Emiliano. Pressure being provided by La Familia. Now that's Pelon, and his pass intercepted by Ryan. Damian Romero. Nice work getting in on the action to help out on defense was Maximilian De Anda. The long ball, once again, sending it forward. That time was Edward Castro pushing forward. Now Miles Matoyer, he gets a good ball to Ryan, settling it down. Romero's cross, I want to say his pass actually, going off the head of Emiliano will be another corner kick for La Familia.
Yeah, I think he would have done a better job there trying to take a shot with his left foot. He had some room for a split second, but then the ball gets deflected, but at least they keep possession, and that'll be a corner kick for La Familia. See how many numbers you want to throw in here. What's worked for Los Lobos is the counterattack, so you don't want to be too careless in terms of how many numbers you throw in.
And here comes the corner kick. Not much coming from it, going off the head of Emiliano. Lobos quick to clear their lines. This one sent back into the penalty area. Went off the head of Miles Matoyer, but the flag was up for offside.
Yeah, just barely offside on that one. Even though it didn't turn out to be a goal anyway, but Martinez is going to slow things down here a bit, tell his teammates where he wants them.
And everyone knows the routine after a corner kick, especially if you're defending one. That ball gets cleared out. Everyone got to push up, got to clear those lines.
Absolutely.
Now back the other way come Lobos. Kiarash Eftekhari. Still Eftekhari. Solorzano to Preston Patterson. Ball not taken away just yet. Now to the outside to number 13, Pelon. At that time, looks like it was Polo to help out on defense.
Yeah, good recovery by him. Tracked all the way back, topped out his teammates, prevented a cross into the box, but it stays with the Lobos on the throw-in.
Approaching the 25-minute mark, it's a 1-0 lead for Lobos FC. Only goal so far scored in the 10th minute by Preston Patterson. And that pass given away straight to Juan Rodriguez. Some nice footwork, nice moves. Plays to the outside. Wanted Sebastian Pla. Possession taken away by Lobos. Solorzano looking for Zapata. Broken up. Now it's the left back Polo to Chris Ryan. Preston Patterson gets in on the action. Takes it away. Tried to find. Oh, that one went off a window. Must have been a very,
I was gonna say,
very good quality windows.
it's
I must
definitely
say.
plexiglass or something, because I was expecting that thing to break in half, but good thing it didn't.
It almost came to me off the bounce.
That would have been half our budget right there. Oh, here comes another ball though.
Now Deshaun Mendel felt that he was fouled. No call made. or actually, correction, the whistle was blown. I think you have members of La Familia asking for a booking.
So referee's going to have he's going to talk to somebody about it, and there is going to be a booking.
So that yellow card given to Emiliano, one of the center backs.
First yellow card of the game right here. I think correctly called, especially considering the danger of the play itself.
It's like the official is going to have a talk with one of his linesmen.
Exactly where he wants the ball positioned right here. We see the replay comes in. There's a pull, takes away the advantage, and referee thought that's what he saw.
Calderon with the free kick. Headed away, goes straight to Sebastian Pla. Calderon once again, now Juan Rodriguez. Sebastian Pla definitely needs some help. Might have held on to the ball a little too long. Juan Rodriguez getting in on the action. Definitely a lot of contact from Kiara Ashif-Takari, one of the forwards.
Yeah, definitely extended the arm on that one. There's referee's going to blow a whistle and perhaps issue a yellow card on somebody because he was very adamant about the Lobos complaining on that one. No, he kept it in his pocket for a second, but definitely having a word with a couple of players that are on the bench for Lobos. That was definitely a foul. I mean, he extended his arm completely. Ball back in play.
And the free kick taken, this one being sent into the penalty area. Definitely a little bit of contact. It was caught by Joseph Martinez.
There's another yellow card.
And looks like this one, I want to say, perhaps, is it going to Chris Ryan?
I think you're right.
Or is it going to be, or was it given to was it given to James Matoyer?
Here's a replay on that free kick, long ball. Martinez reads it the whole way.
So yeah, it definitely was. Yeah, James Matoyer.
Matoyer got him with the shoulder. I mean, he's going for the ball. He's not going for the goalkeeper. He doesn't even see the goalkeeper the last second. But referee saw he could have avoided him. I would have kept my yellow in the pocket for that one, but the referee said no. Second yellow of the game.
Yeah, yellow card given to the big center back for La Familia.
Martinez looks to be okay now.
We're getting close to the 30-minute mark. Once again, a 1-0 lead for Lobos FC over La Familia FC. Only goal of the match scored in the 10th minute by Preston Patterson. Ball is back into play. Solorzano to Emiliano. Now Pelon.
Oh my goodness.
And a slide tackle there from Polo. He's going to get himself in the book.
That happened right in front of us. I mean, that was a yellow as yellow can be. We'll see the replay on that one. Referee has to keep an eye on. He doesn't want to lose control of the game this early. He comes in and
dangerous tackle.
I was going to say he's lucky he didn't get him with cleats because that would have been a straight red card. But the referee's going to have. If I were the referee, I would bring both captains in and talk to them and calm things down. I know there was some sense of frustration, but not the penalty being given to La Familia, which I believe was a penalty. And then a couple minutes later, Lobos scoring the first goal of the match. So motion's running high. I think the referee would take a good idea to calm things down the best he can.
Free kick, restart, taken by Emiliano. De Anda, it's Maximilian De Anda, looking for an option. Is he going to want to switch the field or will he play it back to his keeper? Yes, he does. Now this pass going outside, definitely some shaky play there from goalkeeper Joseph Martinez. The quick throw in taken by Romero to Deshaun Mendel. That is back to the goal, surrounded by 3 Lobos players. The cross from Romero. The header flicked up into the air. Easy one for Martinez.
He goes quickly, though. Trying to get the La Familia defenders off their feet, but they recover.
Juan Rodriguez did a nice job holding the ball into the front of his foot. A lot of traffic on the far end of the pitch. You know, every time there's something going on, you almost are always expecting that you're going to hear Sebastian Pla's name. But taken away by Lobos FC. Pelon pushing it to the outside. Will that one stay in bounds for Zapata? Yes, it does. Knocked out of bounds, though, by Damian Romero. Will be a throw-in for Lobos FC.
And you can already hear the fans in the back getting into it right here. They can sense the passion on the pitch for sure. And they know the implications of this match for both sides.
Solorzano to De Anda. Solorzano felt he was fouled. Definitely a lot of physical play. We've seen a handful of yellow cards already, and it makes sense, because the winner of this match will not only win the Raul Briones Cup trophy, but will win a ticket to the 2024 NISA Independent Cup. So the stakes are extremely high for this one. Of course, players love to hoist the trophy when they win, but the trophy, in this situation, you say, who cares about the trophy? You want a ticket to the NISA Independent Cup. That last touch from Pelon going straight to keeper Alan Sanchez. I want to say he was looking for Preston Patterson.
Good job by Lobos here, blunting the attack by La Familia and almost recovering a turnover there.
Looks like it was Luis Calderon who was having some trouble.
Here's a replay on that one as well. We see two players going at it right here, and then the contact, but the flag already went up, and it'll be possession here for La Familia on the free kick.
We're in the 32nd minute of play. This is the Raul Briones Cup final. Ardif Takari along with Hector Trujillo, proud to be bringing you today's play-by-play live on YouTube via Goal Media. La Familia looking for that equalizer. Mendel maybe there with a chance. Was there some contact? The flag did come up. Was the whistle blown? The question is, did the flag come up for offside, or did the flag come up for a foul? And if that was a foul in the penalty area, that has to be a penalty kick.
He's going to go check right now to see about the offside. Was it before? Nope, he's going to rule it offside.
Whoa, so close. You're thinking of possibly being...
Here's a replay on that. Sorry, it's like the flag goes up immediately after the contact, so it could have been gone either way, but referee, after checking with his linesman, said no, it's going to be offside.
Actually, I'm confused when looking back at what took place, because the initial gesture of the flag from the linesman, at first I thought signified a foul. So was it a foul committed on perhaps Mendel or Chris Ryan? So what can I say? I'm a little confused, but you know, we play on. So Lorzano, it's a nice footwork, unable to maintain possession. James Matoyer plays it back to his keeper. And there was Patterson. You got to like that cheeky move, though, from Alan Sanchez. Possession given away. Midfield looking almost non-existent, but here's an opportunity for Lobos. Sanchez coming out, making a very big play.
Sanchez definitely sold out on that one. I think that was his only option at the moment, because if he hesitates a half second, that's going to be a scoring chance for Lobos, possibly putting him up 2-0 before halftime.
Looks like that was Jose Pina, who was just brought down. Appears he was another substitute who just came on recently. Now it's Polo, the left back, looking for Chris Ryan, but was not going to be able to. That was a very tough play to make.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of room on that side. Ryan did his best to get to it, and the pass needed to be perfect. Had too much on it anyway. I don't think he would have gotten to it.
And with the frame and the size of Chris Ryan, you know, just it only makes sense to say that he's most comfortable, you know, as a poacher right in front of the net. You know,
right.
He wants to be able to finish off an opportunity. He just wants that opportunity, being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's working hard, not taking anything away from him, but you know, with his size and the way he plays, he has that poacher mentality. And now the flick header from Preston Patterson, but wait, the flag did come up for offside. Trying to team up there with Edward Castro. And I must say, it's definitely getting a little bit more on the chillier side, as it's also getting windier as well too.
Referee is going to go have a word here. I don't know if there's a substitution coming onto the pitch. Doesn't look like it. He might have a word with the fourth official about something that he heard. That's why we're having a delay in play at the moment, folks.
Well, for now, we'll just wait.
And we're going to see a replay on previous play right here. That was the goal, actually. Got him out of position, the goalkeeper. Nothing he could do in that one. Again, there was no defenders there to back him up.
I think some of the La Familia players were probably thinking, hey, it's kind of a wide angle. Is he going to be able to get this one on net? Well, he did. And plus, you don't want to give him that much space.
Yeah, Patterson's a very talented player. I can tell he's one of those guys that has a long stride and has deceptive speed. So La Familia's going to keep an eye on him, has to keep an eye on him for the rest of the match.
Free kick taken by Alan Sanchez. The flick header from Miles Matoyer. Ball finds its way to Damian Romero. Now to Polo. Polo taking his time. Gets it to Manny Tovar. He switches the field looking for Juan Rodriguez. And that was definitely not the best ball, to be honest.
Looks like there will be a substitution now coming in for Lobos. We'll see who exits the match. Number 21 will be leaving the match.
So that means, yeah, Maximilian de Anda coming off.
Looks like it was number 9, I believe, coming in for Lobos.
And looks like that should be Gerardo Torres.
Ball back and play quickly, trying to take advantage of the substitution.
Edward Castro got involved for the moment. Been very busy today, switching sides the midfield. There's Joseph Martinez. Now it's Zapata playing it long, able to find Torres. And Torres looking for an option. He did have Pelon on the overlap, and now here comes La Familia taking advantage of a giveaway. It's Damian Romero. There was some contact once again. Did not go out of bounds. Finally just did the last moment. And actually, I've got it.
Great hands there, partner.
Thank you. It will be a corner kick, though. But there was some contact once again.
Went straight for the man there. He's saying shoulder to shoulder. And it was shoulder to shoulder, but a lot of shoulders. And that's the frustration is from the La Familia family. They should have gotten they thought they should have gotten the first one in the first few minutes of the match. Didn't get this one either, but now it'll be a corner kick.
That was Emiliano, like you said, going just comfortable playing the man, not going for the ball. Yes, that definitely could have been a penalty, but here comes a corner kick. Maybe some traffic in the penalty area. Sent out to Patterson. He's got speed. Nice play, though, from Deshaun Mendel. And that one came to me once again, too.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, is that a sign? Do they need someone to be their super sub later in the match? I could probably give maybe 5 minutes. That's about it as a striker.
You can come out of retirement now, buddy.
5 minutes is all I could give. On the field. Now it's Torres. Playing it back to Martinez. Oh, that's definitely some dangerous play. Anytime I see a goalkeeper come way off his line and have to do something a little risky, I always think of Rene Higuita of Colombia from the 1990 World Cup against Cameroon.
Of course.
And that day, Roger Milla scored a brace, and that put Cameroon in the quarterfinals, where they lost 3-2 to England. But of course, going way back on that one, now it's Solorzano. Able to find Aiden. Now it's Emiliano. I think he was fortunate just a few minutes ago that he was not whistled for a penalty. And that time it was Torres brought down.
I mean, there was definitely contact there. I can see the frustration from some of the fans because they didn't get a couple of potential penalty calls here, but there's no way you can't call that, especially with the hand in the back. I think that was the correct one.
And that time it was Miles Matoyer whistled for the foul. We are now in the 39th minute. Lobos maintaining their 1-0 lead. This definitely has been an entertaining match, especially we know what's at stake, the long free kick. Easy for Alan Sanchez.
Sanchez going to slow things down here, knowing there's still plenty of time left. He's going to go long instead.
Kind of slices it near midfield. James Matoyer. That one given away. And Lobos take advantage late in this first half. This could be the opportunity. Will we see a second goal? What a save made by Sanchez. Zapata quickly finding Torres. The cross. That one knocked out of bounds, but what a play that was by Alan Sanchez.
See the replay right here. Sanchez coming up big. If Look at those double-handed reaction right there by the goalkeeper. If La Familia is able to come back and win this one, make sure you mark this play down because this could be a one that comes out big.
Corner kick to be taken by Gerardo Torres. Headed away. Obviously, the La Familia players will need to clear their lines and send everyone out. Chris Ryan trying to get to that one. Definitely some contact. Referee says play on. Zapata to Pelon. Now to Solorzano, the quick touch that time. Pelon able to keep it in play. Still Pelon looking for Zapata. Almost given away. And for a moment, had that giveaway gone the right way, could have been a very good counter-attack opportunity. But now Castro. Another touch by Zapata. Referee says play on. Now Solorzano. Definitely some more contact. This time the whistle is blown. Will be a free kick for Lobos in a very dangerous situation.
Yep, the referee gives them the free kick from a dangerous position right here. As both players are up now for Lobos. So we'll see the replay on that one. That's when the first player went down, but they maintain recovery, so it gives the advantage to them. And now they're going to get a chance for a shot from, 25 yards out? No, back
off
in
the
play.
Off the restart. Not much came of that, though. Now what can La Familia do this time? Pina. And that ball, that pass broken up. That time's looking for Deshaun Mendel. Will be a throw-in, though. Looks like we will see some more substitutions. Looks like now we're going to see one from La Familia. Chris Ryan appears to be coming off. Looks like it might be perhaps even a double or a triple switch there, I say it.
Yeah, at least two players coming in.
So Damian Romero coming off. He's replaced by Arturo Gutierrez.
Three players, you're right.
So a triple switch. So Arturo Gutierrez comes off. Chris Ryan. So Chris Ryan and Damian Romero come off. Arturo Gutierrez comes on. And so does number 6. Well, glad we have all that information now. Ball is back into play. Gerardo Torres had a pretty good touch. Was not able to get the first touch he really actually would have needed. But now given away. It's Solorzano to the outside to Torres. The cross goes off the head of James Matoyer. Now Luis Calderon to Polo. Off the head of Pelon. We're in the 43rd minute. Lobos really wanting to extend that lead before this first half is over. Torres' cross is blocked. Cleared that time, I want to say, by Gutierrez.
Did his best to control that one. Wasn't able to. Now it'll be possession for Lobos.
A throw in taken by Pelon. Gerardo Torres. That was Preston Patterson. James Matoyer got a touch. Went off the chest of Solorzano. Now Pelon once again. Was the whistle going to blow? No, referee says play on. Tovar's clearance blocked by Patterson will be a throw-in for La Familia. Getting closer and closer to stoppage time. I'd assume there could be 1 or 2 minutes of stoppage time.
Yeah, at the most probably 2 minutes because of those yellow cards. But yeah, if you're Lobos, you're liking taking the lead into the half, 1-0. Want to make sure you maintain discipline because you know La Familia with those substitutions are going to try to create one more chance for themselves at least.
Oh, and that ball, it's like it went off the...
Thank you, fan.
You have to wonder if that ball will still have enough air in it.
I was going to say.
And, where we are today, it's a good thing we are being very, very active because these balls are all over the place. And the throw-in from Pelon, that time Torres unable to maintain possession. The throw-in taken quickly. Knocked out of bounds by Emiliano. That will be a corner kick for La Familia.
Yeah, he tried to knock it out earlier, make sure it was a throw-in, but it wasn't able to. We'll see how many numbers here La Familia wants to throw in. See if they can tie this match before halftime.
So the corner kick will be taken by Arturo Gutierrez. La Familia hoping they could get something before this half is over. And that time was Joseph Martinez able to corral the ball. Now Gerardo Torres, brought down by Polo, will be a free kick.
The referee having a word with Polo there. Watch out those repetition of fouls, even though it wasn't a really hard foul. Repetition can also get you a yellow card as well. So. Is he already in the yellow, Polo?
I believe so.
Yeah, so that he really needs to be careful if there's anybody that needs to be.
And looks like Andrew Diaz also came on for La Familia. The flag did come up for offside. At the moment, we're not sure about how much stoppage time there will be added, but we are already about 30 seconds into stoppage time. Now Lobos
There's
on the move.
Player for La Familia here asking for attention from the referee, but he doesn't see him. He's definitely trying to limp off the pitch right now because he can barely walk.
And that's Miles Matoyer actually who's limping off the pitch. Now Torres, the pass to Castro. Still Castro, a lot of traffic in front of him. Torres with the cross. I think you have some of the Lobos fans asking for perhaps possibly a handball, but with so many of these non-calls, that should not have been called. And here's the cross, an opportunity. That one just going a little high and wide off the head of Kirai Sheftakari. And that is the end of the first half. Lobos FC with a 1-0 lead over La Familia FC. The only goal so far came in the 10th minute. The goal was scored by Preston Patterson.
Here's a replay on that one as well. Opening up the angle, taking advantage of the goalkeeper's position, 1-0. And at the end, the Lobos almost extended the score 2-0. They weren't able to, but we'll see what substitutions, what changes are made by the coaching staff, especially the coaching staff for La Familia.
We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the start of the second half. This is the 2024 Raul Briones Cup Final, brought to you live on YouTube via GOLMEDIA. The Raul Briones Cup final. Lobos FC with a 1-0 lead. Temperature has been dropping a little bit. Still a slight breeze. Only goal of the match so far scored in the 10th minute by Preston Patterson. How will both teams respond?
Oh, nice move by the goalkeeper.
Pressure being provided once again by Preston Patterson. And we know, of course, La Familia will have to start taking risks eventually. But the bottom line is they've got to stick with their game plan.
You see the replay right there. Great move by the goalkeeper. That was his only option. And now he throw in. The referee's going to blow the whistle again where he wants the ball being thrown in from. Possession for La Familia.
And the touch from Arturo Gutierrez. Perhaps the timing a little off. The throw and taking, looking for Preston Patterson. There was some contact. Will be a free kick.
Got kind of chilly now. Sun's completely gone. I'm sure the players are going to try to keep the game. The first half definitely ended with some warm emotions, and we got some warm emotions at halftime as well. But yeah, we'll see if the tempo can continue. If you're La Familia, you definitely want to keep that 1-0 scoreline. I'm sorry, the Lobos 1-0 scoreline, and La Familia want to find an opening there to tie the match as early as possible before La Familia changes their possession.
Zapata playing it to the outside. And that's Aiden. Aiden looking for Preston Patterson. And he is able to bring it down. For a moment, it looked like it was going to be a little difficult. Some contact still. Patterson. Can he win that battle with Matoyer? The cross. That one caught nicely by Alan Sanchez.
I've been really impressed with Patterson so far, not just because of the goal. Look at the hustle one-on-one. His manages to get the cross into the box, and good reaction by the goalkeeper again.
This one sent high into the air by Alan Sanchez. Pina trying to win that battle. Now he's got Kiara Shiftakari on him. Actually draws some contact. Free kick. Taken quickly. Looking for Sebastian Pla. Can he maintain possession? Now it's Gutierrez. Another touch. That one was from Romero. Down to the far side of the pitch.
Players for La Familia asking for a foul there. They didn't get it. Looked like the player went down, but it'd be interesting to see a replay on that one.
Solorzano doing a nice job to help out on defense. He's able to find Zapata. And he was able to keep it in play, but now possession is taken away by La Familia. Looking to cross in front. Should be easy for Aiden to clear. Exactly what he does. That one goes off the head of James Matoyer. That long ball goes off the head of Kiarash Eftekhari. Nice move and turn from Edward Castro. He is able to connect with Kiarash Eftekhari, trying to win that battle against Juan Rodriguez. Edward Castro. Now Solorzano. Definitely lots of physical play in the middle third of the pitch.
He was about to give advantage to La Familia, then he thought the possession was going to change. You see the replay on that one. I think it was a correct call. Two guys battling for the ball, and there's the contact with the player.
Not much of a change from the first half, and I think we're going to expect the intensity and physical play to increase. Both teams hungry for this one. The cross from Pina. Can this be an opportunity for La Familia? Turning and shooting. This one a little high over the bar. That was Damian Romero.
Yeah, Romero got a little bit away from him just at the end. He almost turned and got the shot off. Right there, he couldn't possess it the way he wanted to and had a defender right on top of him. At that point, goes over the crossbar.
That long clearance goes off the head of Patterson to Edward Castro. Now switching the field, able to find Kiarash Eftekhari wearing the number 16 shirt. Still Eftekhari. And that pass broken up. Able to find Arturo Gutierrez after taking the pass from Manny Tovar. But the flag did come up for offside. Gutierrez did not agree with that call.
We'll see the replay right here. Yeah, he's already, just a foot offside. If he would have timed that a little bit better on the pass, he probably would have gotten through.
Zapata, his pass, actually not a good one. Goes straight to Pina of La Familia. Sebastian Pla, always dangerous with his pace and footwork. Still Pla. He was taken down a little bit. There was some contact. Referee said play on.
Yeah, it happened right in front of the official. I think he went down a little bit too easy for him to call the foul.
And considering how this match has gone so far, we know what to expect from this official. It's not going to be quick. He's not blowing the whistle like crazy. And in fact, there's been a few moments where a few instances where he could have called a penalty kick and did not. So from what we just saw, we already know those ones are not going to be called. So might as well just keep playing, get up and keep playing.
Absolutely.
Don't complain, just keep on playing.
You got to keep your game, keep your cool. There's still plenty of time left for both teams. And here's a cross in.
That cross from Pina. Headed away. La Familia doing a good job keeping the pressure going. That's Pina once again. Still Pina. Now Pla with the shot. And that one saved by Martinez.
Martinez goes quick now, trying to see if they can catch La Familia out of position.
The long clearance. Matoyer playing it back to Sanchez. That long ball did have a touch off the head of Pla. Unfortunately for Pla, he was unable to find one of his teammates. Now Martinez, the keeper, sends his ball out of bounds. Now it's possessions like those that Lobos cannot be having.
Yep, La Familia picking up the pace. They can have a sense of urgency now, knowing they're down 1-0. And if you're Lobos, again, you don't just want to give up free possessions to La Familia, even though you're up in the score. So, because they know that La Familia's come close a couple of times to scoring themselves.
And of course, gotta like the excitement and the intensity of this match. Lobos have a 1-0 lead. La Familia doing everything they can to find that equalizer. Now it's Pina settling it down with the cross. Now Calderon will take a shot. Did not get very much on it, but does go to Gutierrez. Can he turn and shoot? He did. His shot was blocked. So much traffic in front of him. Would have been almost impossible for him to get that shot on net. Pina to Pla. Still Sebastian Pla. He does have a dangerous left foot. He does pull the trigger. That one going straight to Joseph Martinez. Martinez sends it out very quickly.
What a great pass by Martinez.
You got to like this back and forth. You got to like this back and forth possession. Both teams trading possession.
Yeah, once he sees an opening, he's not going to hesitate. He's going to see if they can catch La Familia on a counterattack here. Here's a replay on the shot that we just saw. He's getting into position. As you can see, the goalkeeper right there knows there's only going to come one way, and there it is.
So a free kick for Lobos. We're in the 55th minute. This one sent high into the air. Headed back and forth. Where is it going to finally go? Goes into the hands of Alan Sanchez. And clearing it very quickly. And that's Aiden. And that time was Hector Alba. Earlier we were calling him Pelon, but we were able to find out
eventually
that he is indeed Hector Alba.
I like that nickname. I think I'll keep calling him Pelon.
Well, if he scores a goal, at least we'll know the right thing to say afterwards. Emiliano once again to Alba. Play to the outside. Solorzano. Looks like Torres recently just returned to the pitch for Lobos. Now it's Gutierrez trying to get this attack going for La Familia. Definitely a lot of patience at times. Luis Calderon had a little bit of trouble with his footing. Gets the ball back to Romero. Now Juan Rodriguez. These La Familia players being very patient at times, but sometimes being patient a lot and passing the ball and controlling as much as possible. Sooner or later, you start to lose your patience. You just want to, create that goal-scoring opportunity. Off the head of James Matoyer. The center backs for La Familia have been very busy tonight. And aside from the goal that was conceded, it's very difficult to say, it's very difficult to critique, how, whether or not there's, it's very difficult to, be a little critical of the center backs, pretty much even for both teams. Both teams have been pretty solid in the back.
Yeah, absolutely. Good communication with their respective goalkeepers. Watch out here, though.
And now it's Castro. Preston Patterson with a shot. Going well over the bar.
Yeah, I think he got right on top of his foot right there. I think he could have controlled it, maybe taken a different kind of shot, but La Familia starts it fast.
The touch from Pina. Preston Patterson getting involved once again.
There's a replay on that one. We're going to see the ball skip over, and yeah, it just got under it and went over the crossbar.
The touch from Gutierrez. He was trying to find Jose Pina. Now here come Lobos. Edward Castro to Patterson, trying to get it back to Castro. Juan Rodriguez was getting involved, helping out on defense as well. Now it's Jose Pina, pushed from behind. It will be a free kick for La Familia.
And the yellow card here, double-handed push. Referee, that'll be the 4th yellow card of the game right there. There's a replay. Yeah, clear foul, no intent on the ball. I believe that's the 4th one of the match. Referee blows the whistle.
Sebastian Pla working that give and go with Romero. Now finding Jose Pina. A slide tackle. Sending that one out of bounds. Actually will be a corner kick.
Again, we see now they're going to throw numbers into the box for La Familia here. They see an opportunity to tie the game. They do have a lot of players with good size. It's going to be 4, 5, 6 players getting ready to enter the box right now.
Getting closer to the hour mark. And here comes a corner kick from La Familia. Headed away. Everyone's going to have to clear out. And Gerardo Torres doing a nice job making sure that ball was not sent back into the Lobos penalty area. Nice work from La Familia, readjusting very quickly on their transition defense. Arturo Gutierrez to Matoyer. Back to the keeper, Alan Sanchez. The quick touch to Damian Romero. Romero to Pina. And next touch, wanted to get the ball to Sebastian Pla. Goes out of bounds, will be a throw-in. Now there's an extra ball on the pitch. Not really sure where that came from. Rodriguez with the throw-in. He's got Damian Romero. Now to Marco Polo, the left back. Been a little quiet this second half compared to the first half. Contact once again on the far side of the pitch, and it will be a free kick for La Familia as we are now in the 60th minute of the match.
And there's a replay on that one as well. Lobos being kind of loosey-goosey here on their coverage, and they're resorting to fouls that are unnecessary and creating chances for La Familia. They've been lucky so far, but it only takes one miscommunication here, and you can see the game being tied just like that.
The wind picking up a little bit once again. Here comes the free kick. There was a touch in the penalty area.
Watch out here.
But not a good touch, as now Edward Castro has a lot of space and a lot of speed, I wanted to say, but instead loses the ball to Damian Romero. But now Gerardo Torres is able to take it away and should be able to keep it in play. Yes, he does. Still Torres, but nice defensive play. The ball still did not go over the touchline. Damian Romero having a nice one-on-one battle with Gerardo Torres. Ball remains in place, now sent high into the air. Off the head of Tovar, goes straight to Zapata. He takes a shot that is blocked. Was definitely not going to be any trouble for Sanchez. Now Jose Pina to Sebastian Pla. He's looking for an option, pushed from behind.
Yeah, that's what the referee saw with the forearm right there. Good call by him.
Rodriguez looking for Gutierrez, perhaps by wanting to go over the top. Off the head of Tovar. Goes straight to Solorzano. Edward Castro. Now to Emiliano. Still Emiliano. Looking for Gerardo Torres. Goes out of bounds.
Yeah, but you can tell in the last few minutes, La Familia has definitely been the better team. They've regained the tempo and the possession, created the better chances, and it's almost caught Lobos a little bit flat-footed.
The ball did go out of bounds, and the question here is, you had some of the Lobos players saying it should be a goal kick, La Familia players saying it should have been a corner kick. But it is a goal kick according to the official. Ball finds its way to Kiara Sheftakhari. Now losing possession that time. It's taken away by Pina. Looking for Pla. The very last moment trying to provide some help. Instead of the ball going out of bounds for a corner kick, it would be a throw-in for La Familia. But they are providing pressure. Don't want to say they're knocking on the door, but they're getting close.
Yeah, slowly but surely. Just that's exactly what you got to do. They're not in desperation mode. Still plenty of time left for them. They know they've been a better team the second half, so just need to capitalize on one of them.
Throw in from Polo. Will they get the flick touch that they want? The shot is taken but deflected. Well, actually, when I said it looked like it was deflected,
yeah.
Should have been. That means it should have meant a corner kick. But
that was a deflection.
Instead, it's a goal kick.
Referee said no. You could hear the fans say yes, and I think, yeah, it should have been a corner.
A goal kick taken by Martinez. Tovar climbing high to win that 50-50 ball against Patterson. Pina to Pla. Still Pla. Takes a shot. That one going just wide.
Ooh, that came super close right there. That was the tying goal. If it just finds the right here, you see the turn in between three defenders with the left foot. Just a foot wide. Nothing the goalkeeper could have done on that one. Lobos lucky. They're still 1-0 up.
A goal kick taken. Controlled very nicely by Kiara Sheftakhari. And he's brought down. Easy call for the official. Free kick taken by Michael Duran. Off the head of Sheftakhari. Finds its way back to Kiara Sheftakhari. Now Preston Patterson with the shot. That one going just a little high over the bar.
Oh, Patterson knows he could have scored on that one. He came really, really close. We see the replay. Gets a nice, nifty little pass right there. Creates some space for himself and just over the crossbar.
We're now in the 66th minute of play. Lobos maintaining their 1-0 lead over La Familia. Remember, the winner of this match gets a ticket to the 2024 NISA Independent Cup. Preston Patterson finds Eftekhari. Edward Castro. Now it's Torres looking to cross it.
Great job by the goalkeeper there, cutting off the angle again. Coming up big.
Alan Sanchez quick to find Jose Pina. Now Sebastian Pla. Really hard to miss with his black shorts and those long black socks. La Familia trying to find that equalizer they've badly been wanting for this whole match. For basically what has been this whole match ever since the 10th minute. Trying to switch the field. Broke it up nicely off the head of Rodriguez. Still Juan Rodriguez looking for Pla. Was not the best pass. Was not really as accurate as it needed to be.
Oh, we're
Whistle is blown. Yes, we are going to see another booking.
5th yellow of the game. This won't be on La Familia. Too much inertia on that play. Number 24.
Yeah, that's Luis Calderon who gets himself in the book.
You see him trying to make a play on the ball here. He can't get to it. He gets right through the man. That's what the referee saw correctly. Referee slowing things down again.
Looks like we are going to see a substitution. So Kiarash Eftekhari is coming out.
Good shift by him. And we see a substitution as well for La Familia, number 7 coming out.
So Jose Pina is coming out. Who will he be replaced by?
Substitution by Lobos FC entering the match. Number 21, Maximilian de Anda.
I think you hear the frustration from the fans that these substitutions are taking too long, but La Familia needed to make one as well. So
Maximilian de Anda returns for Lobos. He replaces Kiarash Eftekhari. It looks like Chris Ryan has returned. Yeah, Chris Ryan has returned for La Familia. And earlier we talked about that, that poacher look he has.
yes,
And he's definitely the guy they want on the pitch. You need somebody to find a way to make something happen.
especially on set piece opportunities or corner kicks, his height is definitely going to come to an advantage.
Solorzano playing it to the outside. Looking to cross in the right place, looking for Salazar, but instead that one going straight to Alan Sanchez. And here come La Familia once again. Looking for Deshaun Mendel. Sebastian Pla was unable to maintain possession. He's been battling hard all night. Castro was looking for Deanda.
Good idea on that pass. It was just too much on it. But again, as La Familia pushes their lines forward, it's going to create more openings in the back for Lobos to exploit. As we're in the 70th minute of play now.
And so hard with that angle too.
Yeah, it needs to be a pitch perfect pass. I mean, right on the money for it to work.
The throw-in does get to Ryan. Off the head of Mendel. Can Pla get to it?
Good close out by the defenders right there.
And that was Zapata winning that foot race. Is able to play the ball back to his keeper, Joseph Martinez. Really crucial moments. Looking for Gerardo Torres on that long ball. Instead bounces out of bounds. Throw-in for La Familia. You're now in the 71st minute of play. It's been one of those games for La Familia. Conceded a goal in the 10th minute. Just have not been able to find that equalizer. The cross broken up. by Manny Zapata. Definitely been all over the field tonight, Manny Zapata.
Yeah, his presence felt each time he's been called upon. Zapata will never let you down.
Agreed. The flick header from Patterson. Now it's a little
watch
bit
out here.
Definitely some confusion. That was James Matoyer.
Oh,
now
boy.
that ball going straight to Patterson. Now Castro turning. Can he finish this one off? He shoots. What a save made by Alan Sanchez. It will be a corner kick, but so close to being 2-0. And talk about playing with fire. Right now, it's La Familia really asking for it.
That should never happen. A great job by the goalkeeper preventing. You can see the frustration there with his teammate telling him exactly what happened, because that could have been ball game right there. But a great job by the goalkeeper making sure that he closed off the angle.
Now
that should never happen.
Now corner kick for Lobos. And here it comes high into the air. Goes off the head of James Matoyer. La Familia, of course, quick to clear their lines. They want to get this counterattack moving right now. Mendel is calling for it. Can Mendel get to it? He does have it. Mendel shoots. That one going just a bit wide. The flag, though, did come up for offside.
Yeah, just barely. That pass needed to come back to him just a little bit before that. You see he's a foot or two offside. From this angle, it's tough to see, but I'm sure the linesman got it correctly. He missed it anyway.
And from our view, I mean, I was just thinking, okay, we're waiting for that ball to hit the part of the net you expected to hit. But, you know, something else to go back on now on the flip side, what happened on the other side of the field. Earlier I mentioned that it was very difficult to be critiquing the back line of either team because both have been very solid tonight. But right now, that sequence that we just saw, La Familia's back line looking very, very shaky. But now Chris Ryan, can he find the equalizer? Great play. Last moment, can we see the equalizer? Yes, we do! It is 1-1. The goal scored by Deshaun Mendel in the 73rd minute.
Just as we were saying, the pressure from La Familia eventually would pay off, and it did. They pushed their lines forward. They exploit one of the alleys. Lobos couldn't track back in time, and nothing the goalkeeper could do for that one. It was a point-blank shot at that point, and now I think it's a deserved score, 1-1.
Getting the equalizer in the 73rd minute. Earlier, we saw Deshaun Mendel calling for the ball.
Here's a replay on that one as we see. Oh, actually, it's the celebration of the goal, but it was pretty similar to kind of what we saw with the goal for Lobos. You see the attack here, and there's the goal right there as well. Nothing the goalkeeper could do in either situation.
And right now, it appears as if there's a small problem with the lights in the stadium.
The celebration, I think, got the lights, folks.
This is definitely something that cannot be ignored, so we're going to have some kind of delay for the time being. I don't think the officials are going to let this match restart with the current light problem.
Yeah, it's a little bit too dark to continue the match right here. And here's a replay as we see right here. La Familia with the counterattack, getting through the defense. The goalkeeper did a good job initially to prevent it, but nothing he could do. He's already out of his line. The defenders couldn't react. And there's the tying goal in the 7th. This should be a very exciting final 15 minutes, whatever is added on at the end. If we can see what's going to happen with the lights as well. We have a beautiful moon, but I don't think that's going to help out the situation on the pitch.
I know, if only. But the score is tied up 1-1. Deshaun Mendel scoring the equalizer in the 73rd minute.
Referee checking his clock, making sure he keeps track of how much time is being lost at the moment. Talking to his linesman as well. He's going to go check with the 4th referee. Again, we're looking one more time at the replay right there. Came out of nowhere, right in between the two defenders. He did his best to get back in time, but the ball found the right position, and there's no way they're going to miss that one.
And Joseph Martinez was definitely caught in no man's land, but he got a touch. He got a touch on the shot from Chris Ryan, but at the very end, it was Deshaun Mendel pouncing on that loose ball with more than one touch. That last touch, putting it into the back of the net. That's how it is tied 1-1.
We'll see what the referee wants to do this time, because Referees checking on both sides. I think we might have the ball continue as we are. That's good enough for the players. That's good enough for us, folks.
And there is the kickoff. Finally after the short delay. That will definitely add a couple of minutes of stoppage time. But the score is 1-1. Patterson looking to push it forward towards the anda. Alan Sanchez comes out.
Yeah.
And what a finish I think we have in store.
At least a couple of minutes of added time. I'm expecting 4 maybe.
And you got to like the attendance. The turnout of attendance here tonight. Supporters for La Familia making their presence felt. Same thing as supporters for Lobos. Now playing it back towards Alan Sanchez. Earlier we saw it very easily could have been 2-0.
Yep.
Right now that that dangerous play once again continuing from La Familia. Earlier I mentioned that they were playing with fire. They need to stop doing that, or unless they're really wanting to lose this match.
Yeah, this is one of those games that one mistake can definitely cost you the entire match. I think both teams are going to be on top of their game in terms of the communication with each other. If it's going to be a goal that's going to beat you, it has to be a golazo.
Now trying to cross it. Did go out of bounds. Will be a goal kick for La Familia. And right now, of course, that bench, the La Familia bench, has got to have that feeling of relief.
Yeah.
But of course, they don't want to get carried away. You don't want to get relaxed. You tied it 1-1. Doesn't mean it's time to relax.
Yeah, they still remember how Lobos scored their goal, so you can't take anything for granted at the moment. All it takes is one moment.
Now some contact, of course. Easy call for the official. And that time was Manny Zapata who was brought down, and another yellow card here.
6th yellow of the game. I think it was a fair yellow as we see the replay on that one. Referee is actually going to go check on the player, make sure he's okay. It was a hard contact. He was making a play on the ball, but definitely got on the man right here. Hopefully he can continue.
And correct me if I'm wrong, I think I might have seen another card come out after that. If that's the case, it appears that was the second yellow card of the match for Luis Calderon. And La Familia will have to, looks like I'm correct. It looks as if La Familia will have to play with 10 men the rest of the match.
A huge advantage here for Lobos now, being a man up.
Unless there was a substitution made, I'm missing it, but I'm going to need you to do your counting, because I definitely was not much of a math major, and now the lights have turned off.
I was going to do my counting, but now it's going to be kind of tough in the darkness. So.
Yeah, now I know they said play on when the lights were dimmed a little bit, but I'm sorry. This show will not go on with these lights like this.
You can hear the fans.
And of course, and we don't know what will take place here, but I mean the question here is, should they just have a penalty shootout to settle it? Maybe have everyone bring their iPhones, turn on flashlights. I mean, just an idea.
And I think it is just the pitch area, because as you're on campus, there's plenty of lights around campus and in front of the street too. So,
well, however this one turns out, however this one concludes, we know that this game has a name. It's called The Night the Lights Went Out in La Mirada. The Night the Lights Went Out in La Mirada. That's what we're calling this one.
Corey Lundeen, Energizer Bunny, if you're watching, we might need your assistance today, but I know you're all the way in Savannah now. You're not in California, so. But again, a really fair scoreline, I think, 1-1. Lobos took advantage of a mistake at the end there in the first half beginning, and now
I think both teams are going to have to stretch a little or something.
La Familia took advantage as well, so. Yeah, go ahead. As my partner Art is going to come back in a second, folks. It's getting kind of chilly here. Here's the replay on the goal we were talking about here. Patterson with the wide angle. Nothing the goalkeeper could do. He'd already gave himself up on that one. And just like we saw with Patterson, an advantage here for La Familia. Goalkeeper as well did his best. Rebound perfectly for them. And tying the score right here. As we'll see what's about to happen. Both teams are with their respective coaching staffs, getting some instructions here as we wait on the lights.
We are working on getting the power back on. It should be up in a couple of minutes.
According to the PA announcer, we're going to have a couple minutes. And Art Kafar will be back with a nice little jacket because it is getting kind of chilly here, folks. It's beautiful here in Biola. My first time here in Biola University. If you ever come down to California.
earlier after, I believe it was after the goal was scored, you know, the lights dimmed a little bit. And then the referee eventually said, okay, well, we could play. There was a short delay, and it was, okay, we could play.
Yeah.
Then the lights went off. I think that should have been, correct me if I'm wrong, I think there might have been some people that had that feeling of, hey, the lights just dimmed a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Does that mean I think that's like a warning that the other lights are going to come off, are going to turn off soon as well.
Well, he's leaving under his own power. He's walking slowly. Not much of a limp right there, checking his legs. Maybe he might even continue. You never know. But there was a substitute that came in. We saw the fourth official. So just on the air, on the side of caution. I think it's better just to leave things as they are right now with the substitution.
So this match has definitely had its fair share of timeouts, and you have to wonder as well, you know, what has it had an effect on the players' fitness, you know, their stamina, you know, how and their rhythm and how they're playing, because you slow down a game, it could really change things.
It stops everything, all the momentum that you had if you're the team that was playing better at the time, for sure. And it also makes you refocus, get back to basics, knowing that you're a player down if you're La Familia, and if you're Lobos, you know you have the advantage, so you want to regain that composure and that thing that got you to the lead in the beginning.
Fans, just want to let everybody know everything at the concession stand is now $1.
Ball back in play now.
The referee is keeping the official time on the field.
So I know we probably talked about the potential of a lot of stoppage time being added, but during that delay with the lights, the clock was stopped. So of course there will be some stoppage time, but not as much as we would be expecting. Definitely not like the numbers that we remember at the 2022 World Cup, where it became normal to have 9 or 12 minutes of stoppage time.
Exactly. You see the flag went up there. Now possession for Lobos. This is try to again take advantage before the end of regulation. They know they can definitely close things out now early.
Now for the rest of the way for La Familia, they did find the equalizer. So is their strategy, I mean, I'm sure it's easy to say that perhaps their strategy the rest of the way might be to just park the bus and hope for something good to happen on the counter. But let's see what Sebastian Pla has in store. Always dangerous with that left foot. Plays it to the outside. If they're able to cross this one into the penalty area, you know they're going to want to be looking for Chris Ryan. Let's see, can he win that battle past Sebastian, one of the center backs? Unable to. Good work by good work by Emiliano, shielding the ball out of bounds. Not sure where the name Sebastian came. Forgive me on that one.
We're doing our best with the names here today, folks.
Now it's Manny Zapata. We're in the 85th minute now. Taken away. There was a shirt tug. That's definitely got to be a yellow card for Manny Zapata. Pulling the shirt of Sebastian Pla. Oh, yeah, that's where the name came. Yeah.
There we go. We see the replay right here. He lost possession. He had two defenders there to back him up. I don't know if that was the necessary jersey pull, but he erred on the side of caution. But it got himself a yellow.
Oh, a free kick for La Familia. Will it be Miles Matoyer? And here it comes. Headed away. Lobos quick to push everyone up. Nice work that time from Miles Matoyer to stop a potential counterattack. Miles Matoyer very aware of the situation. La Familia playing with 10 men. Luis Calderon was sent off after receiving his second yellow card. I would say probably, I'd say minutes before the lights went out.
Couple minutes.
Now here comes Torres. Didn't have the best footing. Was unable to stay on his feet. Manny Tovar had a touch for a moment. It's very intense over there on the far side of the pitch. And actually now will be a corner kick for Lobos.
Good chance for them, knowing that they have the advantage numerically here. But again, you don't want to leave yourself flat-footed on a counterattack to La Familia. But they are going to throw numbers in. They got 4, 5, 6 players in the box. And, of course, the goal scorer, Patterson.
A crucial corner kick for Lobos. This one did take a bounce, almost kind of like a deflection. But we see a shot on goal, trying to clear it out. There is traffic. Push to the outside, cross back into the penalty area. Off the head of Chris Ryan to Sebastian Pla. Will he want to just play the long ball? Find some space. Definitely some contact. Lots of Lobos players. Definitely plenty of contact. Sebastian Pla on the ground. Definitely was a collision there.
We're looking to. We saw the replay a second ago, but it looks like the referee's going to check on the player. You can see some of the frustration from the fans again. They're expecting to see at least another yellow there. He's okay. He's back up. As the referee has a word with the players for La Familia.
And you could have Damian, you could even hear Damian Romero telling the official to check his papers, thinking that perhaps maybe there could be a second yellow card. Now actually Damian Romero has got himself in the book, and it's those yellow cards you just absolutely do not need.
Yeah, those.
You never know what else could happen the rest of this match, especially if we end up going to extra time.
Exactly. It's one of those frustration yellows that you're expecting one to go in favor of your team, you didn't get it. Now the referee puts them in the book.
And we know that feeling. You know, you're playing with 10 men, and it's a physical game. And, of course, it's only natural to want your opponent to be reduced to 10 men also, so it becomes even. But you just absolutely cannot make that mistake of getting a yellow card for dissent. But now here come the Lobos the other way. The pass by Patterson. And Sanchez wisely coming out to clear it right away, but it goes straight to Manny Zapata. Now pushed from behind. That was Solorzano. He was pushed by Chris Ryan. Easy call for the official.
Yeah, that was a correct call.
I'm not really sure what Chris Ryan would want to argue at that moment.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to run over the man, but his momentum couldn't stop it. So, and I think it was correct just keeping the yellow in his pocket. It wasn't intentional. It was just the momentum of the play itself.
So a free kick for Lobos. Will it be taken by Gerardo Torres? I think it looks like it's going to be Maximilian de Anda. A crucial free kick as we are getting close to stoppage time. According to the scoreboard, the time on the scoreboard in front of us appears that we are in the 89th minute. Here comes the free kick from de Anda. Will he put this one on frame? Goes straight into the wall, comes right back to de Anda.
Oh, watch out here.
Now Alba, the right back. Will he be able to cross it? There is some traffic in the penalty area, but it will be a goal kick. I don't think Alan Sanchez is in the biggest hurry.
I was going to say, all of the fans are like asking him to go quickly, and he's like, why do I need to do that? We're tied and we're a man down. This is definitely not a situation when I'm in a hurry.
The long goal kick, the flick header from Ryan. Trying to get it to Damian Romero. And looks like there was a handball, and it will be a free kick for La Familia. Now the question here is, does that warrant possibly a yellow card? It doesn't appear as if we're going to see the yellow card come out.
That's what La Familia is saying. They're saying it was on purpose. Be interesting to see the replay if it was or not, but it was a bang-bang play. I think they were both trying to make a play on the ball here, and the bounce just went that way.
Well, no matter what happened, the fact is, no matter what happened, you just got to play. You have a set-piece opportunity. Do your best to take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm.
As we saw earlier, arguing is not going to really get anybody anywhere.
Yeah.
Now the question here is, how much stoppage time will there be? Like we said earlier, that long delay, the clock was stopped in that long delay. So we know there will not be, 13 or 10 plus minutes of stoppage time. But regardless, this is a free kick opportunity for La Familia.
This is a nice position, by the way, for a right-footed kicker like him with good technique. Thing is to get it out with the crossbar first, obviously.
I want to say it should be Damian Romero to take the free kick. That one goes straight into the wall. We see a follow-up shot. Rodriguez sends it into the penalty area, but no one was there. Goes straight to Martinez. Launches it out quickly, but off the head of Polo. course, everyone on Lobos pushing up and clearing their lines. Some contact, but now maintaining possession. The cross headed away. And will we see that counterattack opportunity? We do have a player down from Lobos. Now playing the long ball deep, looking for Preston Patterson. Looks like Patterson was whistled for the foul on James Matoyer, so it will be a free kick for La Familia. It appears some more changes will be made for Lobos.
Here's a replay on that one. Trying to find Patterson. You can almost control it, but then he gets too much of the man himself. That's when the flag goes up. There's a foul. Again, La Familia, no hurry whatsoever. And as our coaching staff giving some instruction, the referees over there is checking on the player. I believe it's for La Familia. Or sorry, for Lobos. As both teams take a second here to get some instructions from the respecting coaching staffs as well.
And with the way the second half has gone, it just appears like this game is just, it's turned into one of those long nights. Let's just call it that.
Yeah, it's going to be a memorable result regardless of who wins. The player looks to be okay now, walking off the pitch. See if there's a substitution coming in for him.
And that's Maximilian De Anda. And everyone doing their best to stay loose, stay warm. At this point in the match, especially if we go into, if we do indeed go into extra time, you know, fatigue definitely will be a factor. A free kick taken. Chris Ryan trying to climb high to get a flick touch. But now here come Lobos FC on the move, off the chest of Castro. Now Patterson scored the goal in the 10th minute for Lobos. But his goal was eventually canceled out by Deshaun Mendel in the 73rd minute.
Referee says it'll be throw-in for La Familia. Went off Patterson.
And he is looking at his watch. So Juan Rodriguez to take the throw-in. Does take a bounce. That was a decent touch.
Now you see Lobos with the sense of urgency here. They're trying to finish this game in regulation.
Martinez, the keeper, able to find Solorzano. Pass able to connect with Castro. Still Castro. Nice defensive play to break that one up. Good work from Marco Polo. Now it's Sebastian Pla to Juan Rodriguez. Still Rodriguez. Now Miles Matoyer losing that battle. But fortunately, Juan Rodriguez able to retake possession for La Familia. Plays it back to Alan Sanchez. Feeling the pressure. Sanchez wisely not taking any chances. Clears it. Does go out of bounds for a throw-in for Lobos. Quickly taken. Joseph Martinez. Earlier we saw the official look at his watch. De Anda switching the field. And that time it was Castro unable to keep possession.
Did his best to control that one when one motion, wasn't able to. We'll see. There's the whistle.
Not the whistle, actually whistle for a substitution.
Substitution here, La Familia.
So coming on, looks like it's Andrew Diaz.
Ball back in play.
Sebastian Pla with a quick touch. Actually, his clearance actually causes Martinez to come way off his line as he finds Hector Alba. Headed away by Tovar. Lots of traffic in the middle third as always. Looking for Chris Ryan that time. There was a whistle. Foul will be a free kick for La Familia.
You got to hand it to both teams. They've given it 100% today. Haven't given up on any ball, any 50-50 ball, every challenge. Yes, it's gotten chippy at times, but they know the implications of this match.
So a free kick for La Familia. A whistle, hold on a moment, the whistle was blown. Looks like there was some contact, I want to say.
Referee saw that.
Ball back in the play. Lobos looking to play it deep. Finding Edward Castro. Still Castro. Will he be able to get a shot off? He does, and he scores!
Goal.
Puts that one into the roof of the net.
Wow.
And he has just won the Raul Briones Cup for Lobos FC.
What a way to end the game. We might have a few more seconds left. Heartbreaking fashion. La Familia did everything they could to come back in this match. Being a goal down, a player down, they tie it. But look, there's nothing the goalkeeper could do on that one. That's a top corner. Got in between three defenders. A golazo that's going to be, I think, unless an absolute miracle happens, the decider for Lobos.
Edward Castro firing that one into the net. I mean, I'm not just going to say firing into the net. He rifled that one into the net.
It was a great pass, too. A great pass right to him. He got him right in stride. He managed himself in between everybody. And the goalkeeper, I mean, no goalkeeper in the world is going to stop that one.
And you have to wonder, are there any chances left for La Familia?
Goal scored by number 46, Edward Castro.
And now foul committed. And wait, yes, that is the final whistle. Lobos FC with a 2-1 victory over La Familia in the final moments of the match. Into stoppage time, they win the 2024 Raul Briones Cup, and they have just booked themselves a ticket to the 2024 NISA Independent Cup. Absolute pandemonium.
We saw one for the history books. There's the opener here, Patterson, as we saw early in the first half, taking advantage, opening up the angle. That gave the lead to Lobos, but then we saw second half action here as the tying goal for La Familia. The goalkeeper, another goalkeeper off his line, point blank range, he can recover. And then here we saw the game winner. Beautiful. I think that's going to make Sports Center top 10 if somebody decides to send it over to them. And you can see the reaction there from La Familia, the heartbreak, their effort that they gave.
And when you look back at that goal, there had to have been, there was some ball watching. It was definitely the way they would not have wanted to finish, but that's the way it ends. Once again, a 2-1 victory for Lobos FC over La Familia FC, the final match of the Raul Briones Cup. Glad you're able to join us tonight for this broadcast brought to you by GOLMEDIA on YouTube. For Hector Trujillo, I'm Ardith Takari.
Have a good night, folks.